guys, not done a video in a while. I think what was the last one? I can't remember what I done in the last one, but going to take you through a push session for me. So first, I've already made up my intro, which is the loaded EAs, the orange flavour. I do personally like the lemon one a little bit better, but I'm going to finish this before opening my new lemon one. So pump formula wise, I've been using Combat Fuels pump formula and syrup and apple flavour. Now you may be a bit shocked when you open it. They use glycosize, which means it does clump a good bit, but once it's in the shake, it's absolutely fine. But it does take a little bit getting scoops out. So today is push, a more chest focused push. So I've got dumbbell chest press on today. What will I go for stim? I'll go for ghost. Now, I used to think this company were very, very gimmicky, but their pump formula, their unflavoured one, and I don't like sour, but sour warheads, fucking fantastic. This is a second tub of this, and the pump's been sold out. I've not been able to get that, and this is one of the best things. Look at that, there's a little rim, and that's where the scoop goes. I think a lot more brands need to think outside the box when it comes to the scoop, because ain't nobody need to dig about in the new tub for the scoop. And it's just a case of you squeeze the tub, line it up, and it's back in. Yeah, so one scoop of that. I'm getting a wee bit of weird feelings after taking stims at the moment. This hair's fucking bugging me right now, but I'm trying to grow it out. Yeah, stims have been doing a wee bit of weird at the moment. Usually I don't get a drop, but of late I have been. I might have to take a wee break from stims soon. So, and by the way, this is just Asda. This is going to be one of my, I might use this as training. Training plaid shirt. Shh, don't tell the missus. Right, now, since it's, let me fix this. Oh, fuck it, hey, that'll work. Right, so since it is heavyweight push session today, I'll need to be taking, this is what I'll be taking with me, my elbow sleeve, my Cerberus, wrist wraps, and these, which you may have seen different versions of these. They don't come with the carabiner, by the way. These are the tricep ropes and lat pull down ropes, or pull over ropes, sorry, from a sister lift. Absolute fantastic brand. I've got a link in my bio with a code if you want to try them out. Now these are currently out of stock, and I don't know if they'll be bringing them back, but if you're able to find the sister lift ones, or I think Vulcan do some, get them because they're absolutely brilliant for triceps. And do we need anything else? I'm going to take one of my cuffs. It's the 1MR ones. One of these, because I'm not sure if I have to no, I don't think I do, but I'll take one in case I do. Have that in my exercise for side laterals, but I'll catch you in the car. Right guys, so heading to the gym. Now, is there any other annoying, sorry, I got the location, part of growing your hair out than this length. It is one of the most infuriating lengths my hair's ever got to. I really regret cutting it last year. I should have listened to Jamie Joe Hall when I was doing the Training Wheels podcast with Tom. Told me not to cut it, but it's coming back, Jamie. Yeah, so push. So I'm aiming to redo, because there's not 32 and a halves in my gym. Well, not in my gym, but in the gym that I use. So I'm going to redo 3 sets of 30s for dumbbell bench for 3 sets of 12. And if we get that easy enough, then next week I'm going to try the 35s. And try and get 3 sets at 8 for that. On the other things, now I've realised that the higher up on dumbbell bench that I go, the harder it is for me to keep the weights at shoulder press, hammer strength shoulder press. So I'm trying to slowly build my hammer strength shoulder press back up. I think I got 75 kg for 8 for 3 sets. I think it was 8 for 3 sets. So I'm trying to build that back up, while also building up my dumbbell bench. Which obviously the higher up in dumbbell bench I go, the more fatigue it's going to have on my shoulders, obviously, because it does include some shoulder. But slowly but surely, don't come surely. Yeah, everything else is just kind of accessories, like I think I've got close grip bench, which I'm slightly enjoying, to be honest. But it is on the Smith machine, which there only is one in Limitless, so I just hope none of the women are doing their glute ham raises. Yeah, I'm really enjoying training right now. Like so yesterday, building up squats, some of the characters in the gym like Marcus and Connor and Gavin, you know what I mean, all good guys, but there's a very, very good atmosphere most of the time. But yeah, it's the kind of thing, like I have a goal right now that in the time I'm 40, I'm 30, well 32 basically, I'm 32 in April, so the time I'm in my 40s I want to have my own gym. And looking at different gyms in the area, the way they'll set out, the equipment used is definitely giving me a spur on, and the atmospheres and stuff. I will say one thing, that if and when I do have my own gym, I will not be playing fucking Little Mix or trance music. They can get the fuck with that. But yeah, off track. So I'll give you a little taste test of the sour watermelon and apple, which goes together very well actually. Yeah, so there's like an undertone of the apple, so it's mostly the sour of the watermelon, and to be honest, not that sour. So I usually drink this on the way to the gym. Gym's about 15 minutes, 20 minutes away, depending on traffic. So yeah, I'll drink that, and I'll have, which is in my plan, my little Rice Krispie bar. I've got the mint chocolate shake one today. Yeah, just either have some really fucking heavy Rammstein or something playing just to get me psyched, or something similar, maybe a workout that's similar to what I'm doing, and just have it on the background. I've been really into the Derek Lunsford videos recently, and the Sean Colorida ones. I love Sean Colorida. I think I'm butchering your name, mate, but sorry. But yeah, his videos, I just think he's such an inspiration, the way he moves, the way he does it, and the fact that he's still using his coach's plans, RIP John, after he passed, and he's still fucking looking huge. But yeah, so I'm gonna get going. We're going to drive to the gym. I'll catch you in the gym. So this is just going to be a warm up, just some bands, just kind of warming up the shoulder joint. Not really sure 100% what I'm doing here, to be honest, but just making sure the shoulder joint's completely warm. I'll do the cable machine, just some rotator cuff work. I've sped it up because nobody wants to sit and watch this for ages. Right, now into bench. Just gonna, again, warming up, just start with the 10s, just a couple of reps. That, then move on to the bigger ones. I think this was 25s. A few reps on that. Just gauging it, making sure, yep, everything's ready for the 30s. Elbow sleeves go on, and also you'll see I use cuffs, and this is the 30s getting walked out. My gym doesn't have 32.5, so it'll be 30s and then jump to 35s. Maybe try that next week, but the wrist straps go on, making sure that the wrist is immobile during the movement so that there's more stabilization there. I forgot my hat today, so you'll see my headphones dropping off my head. It's me just double checking the wrist straps are working, and I hear a flick. Let's see if the headphones stay on this rep. I don't think they do. Right, and here for the kickback. This is the most dangerous part of this move for me. Sometimes I end up axing myself and almost dropping the 30 on my head. Right, just look at myself in the mirror. Breathe in, out, up, and kick them up. I think, yep, this is the one that doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. But we try again. Yep. PT's the gym. Noticing the fail. Right, but we try again. Compose myself. I don't know why, but my first set on these is always the worst set. And that's their headphones away, so no headphones for the set. And not bad, like, probably could do with some depth, but I think my shoulder mobility won't really allow it. Could do with slowing them down a little bit, but overall not too bad, if I say so myself. Need to get, it's a really difficult movement. Like, I think I need to turn the dumbbells in to get a better movement. This is the second set. Now you'll be able to see, you can pause yourself before that. You can see the 30s on the side. Compose myself. Pray to SpongeBob, whoever, that this kick up does well. Come on, Jason, you've got it. There we go. You can see I got my beanie out of my bag, so everything is situated a bit better. And down the first rep. Yep, much smoother on this set compared to the first set. I don't know why that always happens, but it seems to. Slight breakdown in form coming to the end of this set, which I need to work on, which I probably will work on a bit before moving up my weight. Right guys, so dumbbell press, a bit dodgy this week just due to, I don't know, I didn't feel strong. Did have a bit of a bad night last night, so like, stomach wasn't great, so I really couldn't do it, but we've only got there in the end on the cable fly. And so cable flies. This is a downward motion cable fly as opposed to an outward motion, which I am kind of liking. I'm trying to get as far back and get a full stretch as possible. It's really hard to get in position. There's a lot of equipment in this gym near everything, so it's hard to get in position, and tension on the cable seems to change a good bit. But these went well. Forgive the faces. It's just a different angle. I put my phone at the wrong angle of this one. So you get a landscape version. But some good sets here. So second set here. See me try to prepare myself and yoink. Trying to, you can see it's pulling to one side a little bit more. I need to kind of focus a bit more on that, maybe positioning adjustment, because I seem to be closer to one side than I am the other. But these are the tweaks that you make while recording your workouts. It's the reason you record them. But yeah, this seems to really be good for me. This kind of fly. Not as much on my rotator cuffs, and I do feel it a lot in my chest. And there we go. Now, this isn't my usual shoulder press, so I'm really warming up. Like no weights on, just make sure positioning, and just a little 10 each side. Is it 10? Yeah, 10 each side. On the other style of shoulder press, I've done 75 total. This one is slightly heavier, with the different pinpoints. So this is the working set. Only recorded one set of this, and it was a struggly one. Wasn't the greatest. But I do feel once, if I do well on my flat dumbbell press, the shoulder press seems to go to shit. But then just some side laterals. Really hard to get a good side lateral machine. But this one isn't too bad. Make sure my arms are straight. I don't hold the handles. I don't feel comfortable that way. I try and keep my arms as straight as I can and do it that way. It's just another angle, another set, another angle. As you can see, my arm's quite straight, and just trying to isolate the side delt there. And this is just a rear shot, so you can see what it looks like. Now, I can't imagine if you actually had a big back, it would be really awkward to get into this machine. But I don't have that problem at the moment. And now we've got my most hated exercise, which is a rear delt fly with dumbbells. And then some dips. I'm doing it on an assisted machine as I'm not 100% confident with form not using the assisted just now, so I'm going to work up to using non-assisted and then adding plates, and it's just a different angle of this. Yeah, I've got Stallone watching me there in the back, but nice low reps, making sure contracting the tricep at the top. But yeah, so I'm working up to using the non-assisted dip bar, but this is just me at the moment. And as you can see, good depth there on the side. Kind of could have got lower, I think, there. But yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Got to work on it. But yep, not too bad at all. And lastly, we've got tricep, maybe rope pull downs, but I'm using this attachment from Ancestral Lift, who I am affiliated with, which I feel really, really good. For isolating the triceps. It's also good for straight arm pull downs. But as you can see here, trying my best to make sure the movement's 100% correct. I probably could bring myself up a good bit more. Let's see this if I correct it here. Yeah, I am bent over a good bit, but I do feel that the movement isn't too bad. Probably has some tweaks that could be made. But at this point, I am absolutely gubbed. So this is the best I can do at that point in time. But I hope you enjoyed this little voiceover. Give me a little comment on that if you do. Yeah, see, Sister Left. The one and only. Right guys, so just going back to the house. Hello Duba. By the way, it's the dog there. And don't come at it, he wasn't the carnival type. And he's fine. We hadn't left in the car, he's grew up being left in the car kind of thing. And he came from Oz, so that's where it's cold for him, not hot. Anyway, I'll be back home to eat, do an errand, do a thing in today, and then pick up the missus. So I'll come back to you when I'm in the house. I may do a voiceover for that workout. You'll know or not, because this will be after the workout, but you'll know if it's a voiceover or not. So that session was alright. No real PBs today. But then it's not going to happen every single time. Got to work out a better way of warming up, I think, for dumbbell, because every single time the first set I can never get as many as the second and third set. So it's got to be a warming up thing. Also form needs a little bit of work. So I don't think I'll be moving up to 35s next week, but I'll play it by ear. I may do one set of 35s. And then the other two sets at 30. But I want to get 35s by the end of the year, and it's doable. But yeah, I'll get back to you when we're in the house. So yeah. And Jose, if you're watching, stop looking at my crotch. It's a warning. Alright guys, so right, what we've got to get post-workout, which means my bowl. Where's the put it? Oh, it's in there. I need to use a different bowl. Oh well. Right. So I've got 120 grams of alright, Curiously cinnamon. I don't know why, but these, I seem to take these down a lot easier than what I do other cereals. Oh, why did I do that? I didn't even get the thing out. Where is it? I'm just shattered. That was a terrible night's sleep, I think. I don't know if this is all going to fit in this bowl. I think the bowl's a bit too wee. 24, so I'll take some out. 22 more. There. 120. Take that in there. So Wednesday when I train pool, I will finish that off with maybe some Kellogg's Honey Loops. I think that'll go okay. So almond milk. And I've got 50 grams of protein. I'll show you the protein I'm using. So protein I'm using at the moment is the one at the only Alpha Neon Super 4. This is the blueberry one. I've tried the carrot cake as well. Both absolutely fantastic. I have them daily and I don't get sick of them. I'll have 50 grams of that, but I'm going to eat this first and get my just till I feel better. Then when I'm heading out to get the missus, I'll have my shake.
Remember, you are the highest authority when it comes to knowing what you